Well, hello and welcome. So glad you could join us for the June 2018 edition of the eyeKNOW News from the Bluegrass Council of the Blind. Let's get right to it. The second Braille study class will be held June 4th from 1 until 2 p.m. The BCB has begun a class teaching the introduction to the basics of reading and recognition of Braille. Participants have been learning what Braille is, Braille alphabet, Braille numbers, and some punctuation. This knowledge will then help with reading signs such as in elevators, hotels, and restroom doors. This study group is led by Kenny Williams, an active member of the BCB for 3 years. Kenny first learned Braille at the age of 6 years and has used Braille ever since. In addition to the monthly meetings on the first Monday of the month, there is a conference call for participants on the third Thursday for questions and answers and additional learning. This is the second in a series of 5 classes. The Kentucky Office for the Blind, the OFB, and the Office for Vocational Rehabilitation, the OVR, have scheduled public hearings in June to give consumers and other interested individuals an opportunity to comment on proposed changes, including consolidation of the agencies, combined state plan revisions, and order of selection of consumers for services. The public hearing schedule is as follows. In Louisville, from 10 a.m. until noon and from 5 until 7 p.m. June 5th at the Charles McDowell Center, 8412 West Port Road. The contact is Pam Minton and the number 1-800-346-2115. In Lexington, from 10 a.m. until noon and from 5 until 7 p.m. June 6th at the Bluegrass Council of the Blind, 1093 South Broadway, Suite 1214. And your contact is Theresa Thomas. Call 1-859-259-1834. In Covington, from 4:30 until 6:30 June 7th at the Kentucky Career Center, 1324 Madison Avenue. The contact is Cindy Bowles, and the number is 1-800-334-6895. In Hazard, from 4 until 6 p.m. June 13th at the Kentucky Career Center, 412 Roy Campbell Drive. The contact is Lisa Mead, and the number 1-606-436-5751 at extension 7028. And in Ashland, from 4 until 6 p.m. June 14th at the Kentucky Career Center, 411 19th Street. The contact is Kanetta Freeholm, and the number 1-800-334-6881. Kentuckians who are unable to attend a forum may send comments in any format, written, phone call, in person, etc., through June 15th. Comments may be sent in writing to the Kentucky Office for the Blind, 275 East Main Street, Mail Drop 2-EJ, Frankfort, Kentucky 40621, and via email to cora.mcnabb@ky.gov. That's Cora, C-O-R-A, .mcnabb, M-C-N-A-B-B, @kentucky.gov, or becky.cabe@kentucky.gov. That's Becky, B-E-C-K-Y, .cabe, C-A-B-E, @ky.gov. You can fax them at 502-564-2951 or call 1-800-321-6668. If any reasonable accommodations for a disability are required for participation at a public hearing, please call 1-502-564-2951. 4754. The draft policy for the order of selection is posted for review prior to the hearings. Alternative formats of draft policy may be provided upon request by calling 1-800-321-6668. The OFB and the OVR, agencies of the Kentucky Education and Workforce Development Cabinet's Department of Workforce Investment, assist Kentuckians with disabilities to achieve gainful employment and independence. For more information about services, call the office toll-free at 1-800-321-6668. The Kentucky Education and Workforce Development Cabinet coordinates learning programs from P through 16 and manages and supports training and employment functions in the Department of Workforce Investment. The BCB and the UK Cooperative Extension Office have been teaming up to offer hands-on nutrition, education, and cooking classes to anyone that would like to attend. Classes are on the first and third Wednesday of each month from 1:30 until 2:30 p.m. The classes are free and are customized for individuals with low to no vision and focus on nutrition for those with diabetes. This has been a fun and interactive experience, and we hope you all will join us. Each class offers tasty snacks or a light meal and a lesson on how to prepare them. Everyone also takes home a variety of kitchen freebies, large print recipes, and much more. Participants that attend all 7 classes will graduate from the program at the last class. The next 2 classes will be June 6th at the BCB office and June 20th at the UK Extension Office, 1140 Harry Sykes Way. If you'd like to attend this course, call the BCB office today at 859-259-1834. The June community outing will be Monday, June 11th from 1:30 until 3 p.m. You meet at the BCB office. As a follow-up to the May Peer Support Group meeting about riding Lextran, we will go as a group and take a ride on a Lextran bus to the transit center and back. We are having this outing to encourage members to become familiar with Lextran and to use the Lextran bus system as an alternative to other means of transportation in Lexington. We will walk as a group from the BCB office to the bus stop across the street and board the bus at 1:52 p.m. The bus will arrive at the High Street Transit Center at 2:10 p.m. We will be accompanied by Emily Elliott from Lextran, and she will take us to a waiting room where we can wait and ask questions, use the restroom, and learn more about riding the bus from Emily. We will board the bus for the return ride at 2:55 p.m. and arrive at the BCB office at 3 p.m. For this outing, you should schedule your ride to the BCB office to arrive here by 1:30 p.m. Your ride home from our office should be scheduled for 3:15 p.m. There will be a little walking involved, about half a block, so be sure to wear comfortable shoes. The council will provide water and a snack. Pat Ryan, president of the Lexington Lions Club, will be our guest speaker at the June 27th Peer Support Group. Pat will speak about the upcoming Lions Bluegrass Fair and also talk about the Lions Club on Wednesday, June 27th from noon until 2. The Lexington Lions Club helps fund our organization and supports many other local groups that serve people with impaired vision. The 2018 Lions Bluegrass Fair is July 12th through the 22nd at Masterson Station Park and is the Lexington Lions Club's biggest fundraiser for the year. What's a podcast? Think of it as a TV show that you listen to. There's a lot of variety in podcasts. talk shows, interviews, mysteries, documentaries, and so much more. Plus, most are free. They typically range from 20 minutes to an hour, so listening to them is a great way to pass the time on a commute, doing chores, or exercising. Recommended by David, the new administrative assistant in the BCB office. This is one of his favorite podcasts, and he hopes that you'll like it too. Feel free to say hi the next time you're in the office. David's podcast of the month is Heavyweight. Access at www.gimletmedia.com/heavyweight and on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Google Play, iHeartRadio, and wherever else podcasts are found. Podcast by Jonathan Goldstein and Gimlet Media. Episode length 45 minutes each. Episode that gets you hooked, episode number 2, Gregor. 20 years ago, Gregor lent some CDs to a musician friend. The CDs helped make him a famous rock star. Now, Gregor would like some recognition, but mostly he wants his CDs back. The podcast recommendations and opinions from staff and others do not reflect the opinions of the Bluegrass Council of the Blind, Incorporated. Here are some upcoming dates to remember. On June 4th, the Braille Study Group from 1 until 2 p.m. Participants will learn what Braille is, be taught the Braille alphabet and numbers, and learn some punctuation. This is the second of 5 monthly meetings, so if it's your first time coming, be sure to study up on the letters A through J covered in the first lesson. June 6th, the Kentucky Office for the Blind, the OFB, and the Office for Vocational Rehabilitation, the OVR, have scheduled public hearings throughout June to give consumers and other interested individuals an opportunity to comment on proposed changes, including consolidation of the agencies, combined state plan revisions, and order of selection of consumers for services. The BCB's office will host a hearing on June 6th from 10 a.m. until noon and from 5 until 7 p.m. June 6th and 20th, there are more hands-on nutrition education and cooking classes to go in the ongoing series offered by the BCB and the UK Cooperative Extension class. They will be the first and third Wednesday of each month from 1:30 until 2:30 p.m. and will alternate locations between the BCB office and the UK Extension office. June 6th will be here in the BCB office, and June 20th will be in the UK Extension office. On June 11th, the June Community Outing will be a follow-up to the May Peer Support Meeting, in which we will be riding a Lexington bus to the Transit Center and back. For this outing, you should schedule your ride to the BCB office to arrive here by 1:30 p.m. Your ride home from our office should be scheduled for 3:15 p.m. And the BCB quarterly membership meeting will be June 14th from noon until 2. All BCB members and potential members and guests are invited to attend, have lunch, mingle and mix, and get to know other members and family dealing with sight loss. Please RSVP by noon on June 12th and let us know you will be attending. And on June 27th, the BCB Peer Support Group meeting will be from noon until 2 p.m. in the BCB Community Room. The topic of the meeting will be the upcoming Lions Bluegrass Fair and the Lions Club, with guest speaker Pat Ryan, president of the Lexington Lions Club. And that brings you up to date. You are now up to speed for the month of June. It's the eyeKNOW News for the month of June 2018 from the Bluegrass Council of the Blind. Thanks for listening. We look forward to talking again next month.